Oh my goodness. See, Bonnie's here and she's back. Kim has made it in the room. Hi, Laura. Hey, honey. How are you doing? We'll wait for some more people to get in the room. How is everyone tonight? What a day today has been. It's been interesting. Hi, animal lover. Welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah. So we got 15 people in the chat so far. Kim is helping out tonight. Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Becky, Vintagevikingtreasures. As Stephen would say, where in the world is Becky San Diego tonight? We had to make a left turn, Clyde, and try and get out of the weather this morning. And we're back in Texas, believe it or not. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. So the plan was to go all the way up to Salina and then come over tomorrow. Weather changed all those plans, and we had about a little less than 1/8 of an inch of ice on the van this morning. It had just started to freeze in Oklahoma City. So we changed plans last night and came west as quickly, I guess would be the alternative word, as we could this morning. We went about 55 miles in an hour and a half this morning for the beginning of it and got out of the majority of the ice and crazy stuff. So yeah, we went up from, yesterday we went Texas to Oklahoma, and today we went Oklahoma to Texas. And we will just have New Mexico and Colorado to go tomorrow. So that's the plan currently. The plan is also to wait till it gets, almost to 30 degrees warmer, which would be 20, before we head out tomorrow. When we came in for the night, it said it felt like, the temperature was 6 and it felt like -12. So it's been a little chilly. And hey, Melinda, did I miss you? Or did I say hi and just totally forgot? But hi, Melinda. How are you? Good to see you in here. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad you're here. We're just happy to have made it down all the roads successfully today and have a nice warm hotel room tonight. We were not driving on ice. It was just, honestly, the majority of it was, has been treated, and it was just like driving in my neighborhood streets that haven't been plowed. So if I had not known, if I haven't been driving in Colorado for, let's see now, 35 plus years, we wouldn't have been going anywhere. We would have turned right back around and stayed at the hotel in Oklahoma City. And since everything was shut down for 2 to 3 days, we would have been staying there for a little while till it cleared. So once we got a bit west, everything pretty much cleared out in terms of the precipitation, and much, much cooler. Everywhere's cold. Let's just put it that way. We all know it's cold. So yeah, I know they're setting cold temperatures everywhere tonight, Ramola. And welcome. Good to see you tonight. It's crazy. So dry streets, just cold. And not my favorite way to drive, but doable. So we got this far. If anybody wants to try and guess where we are, we're very close to the Mountain Standard Time border. See if anybody gets it right tonight. So, but we're here. We pulled in a box. I have a whole new box for you, and I have the last of the heart toothpicks of colors that no one has seen yet. I didn't even put them out at the Houston show, which was very popular. I sold 11 toothpicks, I think, the first day, and 3 or 4 the second day of that show. So that was really fun and cool as well. There's Mom again. I said, I know I saw her earlier. So I didn't pull up any other device to look at for the chat. So if I missed something, please holler at me. Nope, that's too far, Kim. Nope. We've also decided that we like Holiday Inn Express because because it's nice and comfortable and you get a nice free breakfast in the morning, which we might just take advantage of before we head out anywhere. Amarillo, we are north of Amarillo, and I really don't know how far. So we're definitely north of there. So close. It's in a song. Isn't it in a song? I thought I already told you it was really similar to a race car driver's name, one of the two. So that is my saga for today. Also woke up this morning to Jason, Kristen's husband, calling me. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. So we are missing Kristen tonight as modding in the chat. Would love for everybody to send your prayers, your love, your thoughts to her as well. Hi, Geneva. Good to see you. I know you're cold. Close. We passed that one. Oh my goodness, Marilyn. I just had a moment I can't read. And she has had, if she was fighting something being really sore in her shoulder for the last couple of weeks and ended up in the hospital. So I will let Kristen tell her story, but we do know that she is in good hands. She's being taken care of. There, she's on the upward swing. And unfortunately, we're going to miss her here, but she is in a much better place for them taking care of her. So she's good. All is good, but she's had a little health scare. So we're going to think about her and wish she were here instead of there, obviously. And I know she'd much rather not be there, but she's where she needs to be, thank goodness. And Jason filled me in, and we'll miss her in the chats. But hoping to send her all the love and prayers and everything, so that because she knows that we're all thinking about her. We've been thinking about her for quite a while this last week. So that was another thing that started out this morning. And then my friend Barb, who has been driving back with me. We've been keeping tabs on each other as we pass each other back and forth. Coming home, she ended up with what she thought was a flat tire, and it's now some sort of something with a wheel. And then the tow truck had an issue. I mean, it's not funny, but I mean, at what point do you just can't anymore? So they're warm, they're safe, they're on their way to a hotel tonight. It's been a day for everyone, I think, guys. So I am happy, very happy to be done driving for the day. And we had some good dinner right across the street. We figured we could make it across the highway and back again for dinner before we had to unload the car in negative whatever. And here we are. So, what do you all want to start with tonight? As it normally, when I'm on the road, most everything will be held over until I get home, so I can invoice and add everything together and put all the shipping things combined to help everybody out with that. And sorry, it's been cold, so when you load in the cold, it just happens, and then it happens for a while. So let's see. Yep. Invoice shipping, all the things. We should be getting home tomorrow, so that's good. So should Barb, hopefully, if they fix her van tomorrow. And now I'm going to sneeze. Let's try that. Circumvent the sneeze, right? Everybody can tell Jeff happy birthday. It's in the chat. His birthday's tomorrow. He catches up with me again tomorrow. So that's fun. I know, right? And that's where I was up until recently. Was sitting on my bed with the blankets up to my ears and nice and cozy. So that's where I will be soon too, because I don't think we're going to be terribly super duper long tonight. So it has been a journey, these two shows. So, but it's been fun. It's been interesting. We've been able to be with our friends and all the things and all the stuff. But boy, has it been a bit of a ride home. So, Melinda, you tell me. I didn't know if you were in the chat last week. I have a box of finds from the one only official antique store that we stopped at since we left our first show. It's the only antique store we've stopped at since we left Florida altogether. We haven't been snooping anywhere in Texas, especially with this weather. So would you like to see some new things? Would you like to see some more toothpicks? Melinda, you get to choose because why not? Oh no, you missed. Yeah, I was wondering if you're in the chat. Hi Lou, good to see you. So yeah, I know. Who knew? Who knew? I guess eventually, we'll see. We'll find out the reason for what it was and why things happened eventually. Look, I have a whole banana box full. I filled up a banana box because we stopped at an antique shop that was closing. So they closed sometime, I think I talked about it last week a little bit, March 24th or 25th or something like that. It's going to be their last day event. Apparently they sold their land and it's going to become a gas station. So oh goodness. Yeah, we're only like 20 some days apart. And I'm old, my birthday was the end of January and his is the middle of February. So not much difference between the two of us. So all right, I'm gonna pull a few things out. And we'll go from here. So Kim, are you ready? Are you ready to rock and roll? Let's do something else more fun than talk about the silly weather and all that jazz. I'm going to offer a choice to start with. I know I have a pencil. Gail asked me if I had all my things and stuff, and I do. I have $4 choice. Oh, right. I'm glad the cats are ready to help. They'll keep you warm. These are little cup and saucers that look like they have tea or coffee in them that are on the handle of a spoon. So I have a choice of the 4 different ones. This one has blue with the rose and gold edging and the scallop. This first one that I showed is like panels with hearts and roses. Next up, this one has some cross hatching at the bottom, roses and more gold scallops. And the last choice has a rose by itself with some blue scallops on it. They are, I believe they are marked stainless. Right here, yep. Stainless steel right there. On the back, they're new. I don't think they've been used. And I was trying to see if I knew the company other than that. Robert Gordon, Australia. I don't even know what that is, honestly. So, all right, we got Stephanie in. Let's see, am I going to hold them back up the right order? Here's the right order. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Who knows? From what I started with. So, Miss Stephanie, we can count you down. I'm going to put teaspoons, teacup spoons, and we're at 4 each. And when you are counted down, you can let us know what your choice is. We'll just call that one, we'll call that checkered. We'll call this heart. We'll call this blue rose, and we'll call that rose. Oh, Marilyn is in. I'm gonna jump in the gun. I don't think I even pulled my drink over here. I think Gail asked me if I needed to, and I spaced it. So the beds are another 8 inches higher than the night before. We have to like practically launch ourselves up there. I mean, they're nice and comfortable, thank goodness, but they are super high. So Stephanie, do you want to be 6 or higher on choice? They are approximately, they're the same, almost the same length as my pencil, just a little bit shorter. So that's about 5 inches, 5.5 inches long. Let us know if you are in or out, please. If you want to, I would appreciate it. I know you have to get all the way off your throne over there. Oh, Bonnie says hello, Gail. She says hi. Stephanie is out. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. I think it's over by the fridge. I even brought in all of anything that was carbonated. I brought in from the car tonight because I didn't want any of it to explode. Thank you so much. I've had that one happen before. Mom says hugs, Gail. Can you hear her in the background? She says hi. So again, we have the cross hatching, the hearts, the blue with the rose, and then the rose. I believe these are resin, and then they're attached right up here at the top. Stainless steel spoons. They're nice stirring size. Marilyn, let us know. So we'll see if Steven jumps in tonight. I hollered at him and asked him, because I put out feelers to a couple people asking about modding, and Kim said she'd do it. And then Steven was like, okay, maybe I'll come say hi then. All right, the first one and the blue. I believe those are the two. There he is. Literally teaspoons. Thank you, Marilyn. So Stephanie, you're my backup. Are you interested in either or both of those? I think they made it back. Okay, we got Marilyn in. Okay, Stephanie says pass. And then Deborah is asking for the other two. And I think that was the first one. I'm going to let Kim do that. And I think that will work. Unless I missed anything. Steven got home, last Saturday? And he's had an adventure as well. This has been an interesting weather week. So Jeff says hi too. Gail's like, hi. It's faster than her typing it, right? Thank you, everyone. Perfect. Marilyn, I have your two here. And those two are there. I'm going to keep them separate so I don't mix them up. Yes, say hi to Caden for us. We missed you guys already. It's so much fun hanging out and doing all that stuff together. It was more fun going to, well, Disney was fun. Our feet were killing us afterwards, but it was fun. I have some vintage ornaments. I've got it for this one to start with. So there'll be choice. They can start at $2. Steve, are you able to read the comments, Gail? Kind of. Okay. It says we killed it, Gail, from Stephen. So I have a Santa choice. This is someone's home crafted ornament. It's very mid-mod on a old silver bulb ornament. I'm just trying to read if it said anything on there. I forgot to look for that. Yes, we definitely need to do that. Made in the USA. That's what it says. Made in the US. So choice first. Oops, there's the back of Santa. The second choice is a little satin vintage silk ornament. It has been made into a pink poodle with felt and puff balls and googly eyes. And the last choice is a Rescue Rangers. I don't know which one it is. Maybe Steven can tell me. It has the Disney mark on the foot. And it says made in China. Right there. Bernard. See, there it is. And he's like flocked. A gray flocked ornament with a felt snowflake shirt. And his shoes and his hat are also flocked. I don't know why, but I have a lot of holiday style items. That's kind of what I ended up with from this particular vendor. We, when Gail and I went through there last May on the way home, we stopped and loved this event, this particular booth in Webb's. And it caught our attention because she had a good sale going on and we were able to find some goodies. Okay, I'm gonna make some noise for a second. Make sure I know how many I have. I think those are it. Want to make sure I'm offering the right number. So I have, let's just do the first one. I have Annalise in the package. These are smoochies. It says pull the string. Oh, no, scoochies. Pull the string and watch them scoot. So there's a string in the back. They're all new in package. I have the mouse with a green hat and red scarf. Annalie, let's see, does it have, it has an original retail price on it. So these are going to be, well, yep, let's just do it from, yep, they're $8. I have 3 available. 2002 copyright, that's what I was looking for. So they're 23 years old. I have 3 of the mice available. New in package. One of the things that I noticed this lady had done in her booth was she just brought in she put like a whole bunch of decor in a bag and just set it down. It was all priced and everything, but she just set the whole bag in her booth and didn't even merchandise it because she was just trying to put out as much stock as possible before they closed. So, and yeah, I have never seen these before, Gail. I didn't realize that they had a motion to them. So they're about, I would say 4 to 4.5 inches tall. They have that standard like Annalie face to them. And then again, they have a drawstring in the back, which I'm assuming, since they've never been used, that they should work. So I have 3 available. So depending on what you're looking for and how many you want will be as to whether you want, yep. MJ, hi, and thank you, Julie. How are you, Miss MJ? I have been worried about you as well. I've been concerned I couldn't get a hold of you before I left. I know. I hope you're okay. I hope you weren't sick or anything. So, I mean, you can tell however much you want on here. Just send me an email. I sent you an email with my, so you could text me when I was trying to meet up with you. So let me know what you want to do. I mean, what you want to tell me later. So that's fine. And let me know whether you want. So basically we have 3 available. So if MJ wants more than one, the bid or the offer is at 9 with Julie. So you need to let us know if you want to be 10 or higher. And I'm sorry to interrupt the process with this right now, but we tried to meet up before I left and we missed each other. So, and I'm so glad to see. Oh, good. No worries. Okay. I will resend it because I know I had some issues with my email too. I missed getting emails for like 2 days because it said it was too full. So we'll catch up. Not a problem. So good. I'm glad to hear that you're well. Do you want to be there? There we go. Kim's on it. I haven't barely talked all day because I've been concentrating on driving. All right. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks for jumping in and saying hey to everybody. And all right, Kim, MJ's out. We got it. Perfect. So this is the Annalie mouse. Yeah, I don't know if I finished that or not, but some of the tornadoes went through Rogersville, right where Stephen is. So the only thing that they had issues with were some trees, he said, that went down. They lost power for a day or so. That's all back up. They got their power, their cellular, Wi-Fi all back on. And like kitty corner across the street from them lost a roof, among other things around them. But all him and his family are fine. So thank goodness for that. So there you go. He got some videos done. I have not because I've been driving. Cool. And then he'll be on next Tuesday with me. It'll be his 4th Tuesday, so he'll be back with me next week. So we got Julie in. Perfect. How many do you want, Julie? 1, 2, 3, all? They're all the same. One, okay. MJ, do you want 1 or 2? Times 1. Perfect. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Julie. This one for you. This one for you. And the other style that I found, there will be an $8 start. There'll be 2 available. They are the snowmen in the same thing. Oop, there we go. The scoochies. Pull the string, watch them scoot. Annalee, sealed and packaged. Original retail is $8. I have 2 available. Now, their noses are felt and they're a little bit smushed one direction, but I'm sure with a little encouragement that could straighten out. There's their little cute little faces. They have a blue scarf, the black top hat. There's the pull string that they're talking about. And I believe these are also, 2002. There we go. Out of New Hampshire. So, do this. I'm going to stick my Post-its to the countertop. They're still moving around. They're scooching everywhere, just like these guys. So, I'm going to put Annalee, Snowman, all right, that was your okay, got it. We have MJ at 8, 2 available. If anyone else wants in, we can count those down. And I'll get this one ready. I think this lady had a store or I'm pretty sure she had a store because she had Precious Moments, Snow Babies, Cherished Teddies, Barbies, all the dolls. I can tell you all the names of all the dolls that were there. Annalise. So I think she originally had a gift shop of some sort before she became a vendor. Thank you, MJ. Appreciate it. Times 2. You got it. They're super cute. Okay, here we go. Then MJ's are on this side. Cool. So again, like I said, I think I was in the holiday spirit when I was checking stuff out. I have a set of 6 high heel blown ornaments. They are by KSA Medallion Collection. This will be a $6 start for the set of 6. I have 2 available. Does it say anything else on it? Oh, I've seen this picture before. Who's this? Kurt Adler. I don't know if that's like who the wholesaler was or how they came out, but I'm gonna open one to see if what I don't know is if they're plastic or glass. They are glass. Yeah, they're glass. So they have glitter, very shiny metallic. Hi, Becky. How are you? And here's the little Kurt Adler Santa like logo. Let me see if I can. It says KSA on that side. Here's the little logo. All right there. And there's one of those on each one of the ornaments. And like this one has like a peppermint on the toe. Oh, okay. We're safe. All good. I'm gonna not run it over with the chair. Pick it up. Okay. And we're gonna put it back in the box. Because that is how today is going. Let me put it in and then I'll tell you the fancy things on the toes. Oh goodness. So this one has like a little poinsettia flower. This one has like a gold, some glitter. This one has some holly and a bell. The blue one has like a snowflake, and this one has some ivy down there. And then of course the peppermint one in the beginning. So I have 2 sets available. Stephanie's in at 6. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. This is a shoe ornaments. Are in 6-piece. We can count them down for Stephanie. Unless somebody else wants in at 7 or higher. And she can let us know when that gets called if you want 1 or 2, because they're both the same. Okay, let's see. That guy I need to fix up a little bit. We're going to wait on him. Let's see what else we can pull. Thank you all for coming and hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. 1 box, you got it. If anyone else would like a set, just put shoes in the chat. And you can, it'll be yours. This is going over here. Got it. Okay, next up I have, this guy is called Merry Mice. Oh, Deborah's going to take the other set. Thank you, Deborah. So Merry Mice by Pipka. Looks like 04. And this one is Melvin Mouse. So he was new in the box. It is a resin figure. He will be, let's make him a $6 start. About 4 inches tall. And it's just, hey, look, he's dressed just perfect for the frozen Valentine's Day we just had a couple days ago. So he's got his hat on. He's got a heart box of chocolates, probably a little mouse in his pocket, and a bouquet of roses behind his back. There's his tail, and it's on a little bit of a snow stand where it says, Merry Mice, this is Melvin Mouse. And I believe that says made in China. My eyes can't see that tonight. Yes, made in China. So it's a newer resin collectible figure, but I thought he was cute with the heart. And I will save him for my booth if nobody wants him here. So he's about 4 inches tall. This is about 2.5 inches with his tail hanging out there. I'm going to write Deborah on here quick. Perfect. I haven't seen this collectible line before, but I thought he would. I liked the, of course, the heart motif. Put him back in his box. Keep him and his tail nice and safe. Because Lord knows I'll throw him on the floor if I don't. Okay. I have another set of Demitasse spoons. They're teaspoons or serving spoons. They are new, sealed in the package. Silversmith, so I believe it is silver plate. 1999 Wallace Silversmith, made in China out of Boston, Massachusetts. I do have the box for it. This will be a $12 start for the set. So you have the candy cane, the snowman, a Santa, and a Christmas tree. And they're all spoons. They'd be great again for a tea, or I mean, you could use them for serving spoons as well. You wouldn't have to have them at a place setting or anything. Let's see, what does Becky say after? Oh, cool. Lovely little tidbit there. Thank you. Perfect. So they do have a box that has a barcode on it. So 99, what are we looking at? 25 years old. So they're almost vintage in and of themselves. I would assume, I can't tell. I'm going to try and turn one over here. Turned it over in the package. So it says silver plate. That's a sticker that's applied that can be taken off. And then right here on the neck of the spoon, it says silver. I think it says silver plate as well. So that is that choice. I think Gail and I filled up an entire cart together. I think we filled up an entire cart last time we were looking there. We had lots more room when we came back last year than we did this time around, though. So thankfully, I had an empty box and filled it up. This is a Scandinavian dish. Let's see. I have a couple of these. I don't know if I've ever shown this one before. I've had a couple in my Scandi inventory. It's a little saucer. Oh, Deborah's in on the spoons. I'm assuming. Let's see, this will be the Christmas spoons. So you can count her down for that. Thank you. And I will try and figure out what this one is. So my grandma gave me a piece like this. They have like different village scenes on them when my oldest was born, because the pattern on the back was her name. It was Kari. So these are made in Denmark, limited edition. This one, this would be the H, whatever the O with the slash through it, YRUP would be the pattern that this one is. And usually they came with like a little tumbler cup, like a cup and saucer, or as a trinket dish. So it is a very dark green on a gray kind of pottery background. And this would be a $4 start because I don't have the cup for it. So I don't know if this number, I think 1406 is maybe a pattern number or a style number. But again, this is some of the kind of things that I pick up for my Scandi shows for Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Greenland, all those things. So they only had the little dish this time around. I've gotten cups and stuff before. But, Melinda's going to be in, and then, okay, you guys talk amongst yourself while I open the next thing. I'm going to put Denmark dish. Okay, more lead. Good. Bonnie's going to be in at 5. Thank you. Yeah, so the first one I got, my grandmother had found, and it said Kari on the bottom of it. Melinda's out. Thank you, Melinda. And put your name on it as she's calling it down. Yeah, they're super cute. Okay, you go straight. I don't know why that one is wonky. Okay, there we go. Thank you. I have a choice. These will be a $2 start. I have their little notepads. So this one is a dress on a little hanger. Green dress background with little rosebuds. It has a detail with the ribbon and everything there. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. Hope you're staying warm up there in Colorado. These were made by Creative Publications, 2004. This is Jenny the dress memo pad, Jenny the purse memo pad choice, or Jenny the shoe memo pad choice. So they all have the same, I'm sorry, it's total glare. So the print on the cover is the same on each of the pages, and then they're lined in a section for writing notes. Let's see, Mom is in. Thank you. I don't know if it says how many pages there are. I would say, oh, the hanger just fell out. I'll slide that back in there. I would say the shoe has the least amount, and then the dress and the purse are about the same number of pages. Who else did I miss? Bonnie was in, then Mom was in. Mom was in at 3. Perfect. Okay. Bonnie's out. There you go, Ma. Jeff's replacing your address book. Sorry. But bum. What happens when you have a birthday coming? You get your dad jokes get really strong. The handle is beaded on that one, and there is a little rose on the shoe as well. So we're going to say memo books. It looks like the hanger for the dress one has come, like it's come undone. Like it just needs to be like reattached in here. Could be put, you could put glue on it, or you could put tape, either way, or you could just leave it without the hanger. But it has popped off since these are circa 20 years ago. So, oh, that's funny. Good, Ma. What's your choice? The dress, the shoe, the purse? Any combination of the 3? The purse and the dress. You got it. Thank you. Kim, you're rocking it. Thank you. Good thing we totally broke you in back during the 12 Days of Christmas sales. You are doing a fantastic job. I appreciate you jumping in and helping out tonight. Thank you. So is it Bonnie? Are you interested in the shoe notepad? Let's see. I'm going to skip on a couple of the other Christmassy Christmas things. Oh, I'm going to, okay, that's going right there. What else we got in here? What else? No worries. Thank you. I appreciate it, Kim. I have some vintage snowmen. I have a vintage Santa if anyone is interested in seeing those. I have some gnomes. I figure these are gnome picks. So they're on a wire. You could put them in a wreath, in a plant, in a gift, whatever you like. They would be $2 each. I have a gray knit and I have a red knit on the gnome. To just, have yourself a great gnome party guy. I don't know if they'll come off the picks easily. It looks like the metal piece. Yeah, I don't think it'd come out easily. I mean, you could probably clip it off right there if you didn't want to have that on it. Otherwise, it could be whatever you need. Gnomes. Mom's in it too. Thanks, Ma. I know, right? See? Then they'll start looking like those trolls with their beards. They've been smushed in a box for a little while, poor guy. That's Christmas. We'll keep the Christmas until Christmas. The majority of it. What else is in? Oh, well, that one is not. That one's not. I don't remember what that is plate, so that's not going out. Okay. These are the last two in the box. All right. Thank you. Perfect. You got it, Mom. Okay. Put those aside. So the last couple items out of the box from my new picks, and then we'll do some new colors of the toothpick holders. All right. These are they're napkin rings holders. Napkin ring. They're just napkin rings. They're beaded spiders with like a what did they call those? Like a gem. It's a plastic one, so it's got a little bit of cloudiness to it because I think the glue is a little bit old. Set of 4, they'd be $8. Let's see, is there any mark on the box? It's hard to read because it's on the clear. I'm trying to read that right there. Let's see, what else? Where does it say? It says RLK. Leela's linens, set of 4 napkin rings, contain glass beads and metal rings. And the metal wraps the beads onto the rings. Care, wipe clean only. Made in India. So don't submerge them. I don't know if we can see some of that there. There we go. Right? I mean, we've been talking about how it'd be kind of cool to use napkin rings on a scarf, like as a bead or a rhinestone pin almost, because you could pull the scarf through and tie it underneath so it wouldn't fall off, and then you put the other end through, and you'd have a way to slide your scarf in and out as how you want to wear it. So I couldn't leave these behind. I thought they were pretty cool. They've got like those bugle beads and the round beads, kind of like marcasite. I don't know if those would need to be exchanged for something a little clearer or sparklier, but they were worth the pickup. Couldn't leave them behind. I got this little bitty guy. I think he's a Hagen Renaker, but I'm not sure. He's a jack-o'-lantern. He would be an $8 start. There's writing underneath, but we can't quite make it out. We think it says Colorado City, but it says Texas 84 or it says, so what I think it happened is somebody picked this up as a souvenir. So it's just a little itty bitty. He's about 1 inch across or 1.5 across and 1 inch tall. And then they wrote on the bottom where they got it. So they'd know, where their souvenirs came from. So either it says Colorado City, Texas, or something else that we can't make out. There we go. I haven't even looked it up to see if there is a Colorado City, Texas, honestly. We've been a little busy doing other crazy things. So put this back in the mouse box. It's his paperwork. All right, pass on the pumpkin. And the last out of this box are some, what do they call these? They call them like vintage books. I think they're reproductions. They remind me of what company used to do those in the 80s and the 90s. Do they have anybody on the back? Any manufacturer anywhere? That one is this one. So it looks like I have about 2 of each. So I'll go through them a little bit at a time, and then hopefully we can, so I don't have too many choices. City South. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you, Kim. So the only one of these little reproduction books that has something on the back side is this one here. And so they're like a shaped book. And this one is Little Bo Peep and Her Friends, and it says 1995, B. Shankman and Company, New York, New York, printed in Hong Kong. So I think that what it reminds me of is the old Victorian style. And they did a lot of the, like, I remember them as a kid where you had a sticker book or a puzzle book or a paper doll book. But these are the little reading books that had the pictures and the story. Did I tell you how much they started at? They'll be $3 choice. So Little Bo Peep and Her Friends, I have 2 of those available. They're about yay big. The next one is Little Red Riding Hood. That one does not have the manufacturer's name on the back cover. It has it on the inside. So they have this one's on more of a sepia. So it's more just the black print on the beige pages for Little Red Riding Hood. I have 2, I think, yeah, like I said, 2 of each. This is Dolly at Home, ABCs. She's holding a little sewing basket. And hers, again, I think these are new old stock from the 90s. Hers is written inside the back cover. So we have all the ABCs. So you can just tell me, MJ, which one you want. Oh, there is some color inside this one as well. I mean, I would say you can just claim which one you want. And if there's somebody else who wants the same one as you, then we can go more of that. So that's Dolly at Home ABCs. Kind of like on 12 days. 1 of each. Okay. There's 5 different ones total. This one is, so Marilyn, unless you want more than 1 of each, I'll have you in at 3 as well. Once we get more than that, then we have to start going above the 3. This one is Mother Goose. She's got red inside with the sepia. And there is the manufacturing inside the back cover. So she wants 1. Mom's coming in at 4. Okay. Mom, do you want a Dolly one? Or more than 1 of each? Or we're going to make it super complicated, aren't we? Or I am. There's an elephant one. Jumbo. Marilyn would want one of each. Okay, Mom wants more. Okay, so we're gonna be there. So I guess you guys need to decide. It'll be a set of one of each is what we'll have at $4 each. So MJ was in first. Oh, Marilyn just wants Dolly. Okay, well. And I guess that's the question. Mom, do you want more? Do you want one of each or do you want one of what's left? Let's just get there. If you just want that one. And the last one is a frog, says Frog Follies. And it's right there. So Mom, if you just want, oh, there's 6. Oh my gosh, I can't count. That's a question. That's where we're at. Mom, do you want a whole set of one of each of the 6? Or do you just want the other ones that are left? Then everybody would be happy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be what MJ wants. Mom would want Red Riding Hood and Bo Peep. Got it. Marilyn wants the Dolly. Perfect. Kim, we got this. So this is what I have left available. I have 1 jumbo, 1 goose, and 1 frog follies, and he has some color pictures printed in there. Anyone else wants one of those for $3? So I'm going to say MJ. I'm calling it Kim. MJ is getting the 6. Perfect. Got you, MJ. Marilyn. I know. I was like, I should have totally done it a different direction. Is getting the Dolly at 3. You got it, Marilyn. And Mom is getting a Bo Peep and a Red Riding Hood. Perfect. Now I'm going to go back to the end. $3 for Froggy that's available. $3 for Jumbo that's available. Or $3 for Mother Goose that's available. Sorry, I made that so complicated. If I weren't so tired, I probably could have started that out better in the first place. Then I think we got everybody taken care of. Yes. They're super cute. I love these. Look at that. Right in there for MJ. These are going in here for Mom. I know. Thanks, Stephanie. That's what y'all come for. Is the what do they call that? The Hot Mess Express. All right, Deborah, you get the last 3. Did you get Marilyn? Yep, I got Marilyn with her 1 with the Dolly. Huh? Oh, what did I miss? Mallory. Marilyn added a Mother Goose. You got it, Marilyn. Did she add it before Deborah? Perfect. Deborah, you get 2. See, Gail's blind and she knows what's going on more than I do. Thanks, Gail. Guess I have more of them at home, Mallory. Yes, I do. And I think there's some more that are waiting for me when I get there. And guess what I found for you? And I saved it for you. I have a black heart toothpick for you if you want it, Mallory, because I know you love that color. If you want it, it's yours. So we have 2 For Deborah. Okay, and now why is it not? There we go. Perfect. Marilyn. Thanks, Gail. All right, you got it, Mallory. I was just going to message you about it. And then since you popped in, makes it even better. I can tell you in person. Perfect. Cool. All right, so we're going to work on, let's see, is this the right one? No, I have a black one for you, but this one's different. So, all right, I will message you, Mallory. I saved it and I know I didn't put it in here, so I wouldn't sell it on accident. So I'm going to just make myself a note. What is that? Oh, that came there. Black toothpick. Perfect. Got it. Oh, hey, there's a trash can right here. Even better. So let's see. I have what's left of the toothpick colors that you all haven't seen. I'm gonna pull out the ones I think glow. First, we'll start there. And they will be I think I did a $25 start for you guys. I had them at 35 at the show. I have 3 here that have, I know, I'm going to do it, Kim. Just 3 choices this round. They totally glow. This is a regular $3.95. I'm channeling my inner Kristen for remembering. They all have the uranium green glow, but they are different colors to start with. This one is kind of a blue transparent, and it had the original, well, somebody's original thing that's called, this color is called January Blizzard. How appropriate. Or, and it does have the Dagon heart. I will let you know, Mallory. Oh no. And I have a transparent green that's marked Dagon hearts. And then I have the yellow custard that is marked Dagon hearts. And this will be the $25 start on the glowy colors that are uranium green glow. I know that one really blows out, but that's the $3.95. Here's the $3.65. They all the things all the time with both of those lights. And I'm going to put bunnies on your note so I can let you know what I have. So if you hadn't been with me, the last 2 Tuesdays, I have been parting with my Dagon Heart toothpick collection. I have been collecting these ever since I can remember. I love hearts. I love just Dagon Heart in general. And the Dagon Heart had this particular mold, and then I know Boyd has it and has produced it. There are several different, there's some that are marked, some that are marked Dagon Heart, and some that are marked Boyd. Thank you, Patsy. I see you in. So I think I sold, 14 or 15 in, where were we? Houston. And I sold 6 or 8 of them, no, 8, 10, something like that in Florida. But they were all colors that you guys saw first coming out of the box. And this is the last of the colors that haven't been out. And y'all are still getting first dibs. So Miss Patsy, you are in on the glowers. And we can count that down. And then you can tell me which one what color you would like. Thank you, Becky. It amazed me how many people told us this last week that they never seen them before, because I've been collecting these since the 80s. I know that my aunt and my grandma would pick them up for me, and I know my aunt would, it was like my reward for helping with the show when I was a kid for packing up and everything. So again, I have the green, the blue transparent that is called January Blizzard, and the yellow opaque that has opalescence in it. So this one, you want the yellow opaque. Thank you, Patsy. Good choice. All right, so that one is going here. We got it. I'll put this on later. So this one is going here. Now, the last one that I am seeing that is, whoop, nope, it was hiding. I have a choice again of two. This one is called, okay, you got it, Melinda. That's appropriate too. I love that one. Perfect. So these are both in that yellow and yellowy orange family, and they fluoresce with the oranges. So the cadmium, goodness sakes. Kristen's going to kick my butt when she comes back. And they have a little bit of the pink glow on this one, which I think we were saying was maybe psyllium. Oh, yay, perfect. And this choice, this one is marked butterscotch. So it's got some transparent around the top edge, a little bit of slag, and the oranges, golden yellows, and some opalescence to it. It also fires. And this one, the lighter, well, it's more yellow of the two, is marked buttercup. It has a little bit of the slags, little into white almost, more opaque. It does fire along the edge. Let's see, I don't think I can catch it this time. You can kind of see it right there. So this will be the choice, either butterscotch or buttercup, that both fluoresce under black light. Let's see what this one does with the 3. Oh yeah, this is very pink looking. Oh my, yeah, they're just lighting up like crazy. So if you like the black light glow, these both react wonderfully. So I have about 5, 10, 15-ish, give or take. I'll try and do choices so it won't take forever starting as we go, because I'd love to get through them tonight if Kim's up for it, because we've already been on 3 weeks of this. So I mean, I know it was kind of crazy. I tell you what, I appreciate everybody's patience last week. Again, that was nuts with that storm too. We just have had some crazy weather this time around. So next choice, I have a couple different purples. This one is a purple with a satin, and this one is a shiny purple or amethyst. Neither one of them have the sticker that someone put in. They both have the Dagon heart mark on the inside. So this one would be a $20 start in the purples. Transparent and satinized purple. I feel like I'm going like super speed round. Let me find another coordinating pair. Oh, here's a couple that are marked. These would be an $18 start. Blue choices. This one has some slag and opalescent. It's more transparent. You can kind of see the lines through it. Its tag said frosty blue, or the blue that is more translucent. We'll put them next to each other. Its name is Elizabeth Blue, marked Dagenhart. And the frosty blue is marked void. There's no lines on the top or bottom, so that should tell us what years this color was produced, give or take. That's what that was. Years, one way or the other. Those are two blue choices. Some of the colors might be similar to what I originally showed, but what I did was I saved any of the ones that had the tags inside that the original owner had written down the color names. And then I tried to save anything that you hadn't seen yet. Miss Patsy is in at 18 on the blue choice. So Elizabeth blue or frosty blue will be your choice. Thank you, Miss Patsy. And I'll find another combination to show while she counts it down. Oh, I love this one. That's such a fun one. Elizabeth blue. Perfect. You got it, Miss Patsy. Thank you. Okay. I'm going back in the box that have done so I don't push you off the counter. All right, I have a blue choice. This will be a $25 start. The blues, especially these dark blues, are hard to find. This one has slag with some black and white in it. It's almost the periwinkle. Is that what Fenton calls it? And this one is marked Dagenhart. And it's blue marble slag. So that is the first blue choice. And then this blue is almost so dark it looks black. You can see the navy there with the light through it. It does not have anything inside telling us the color, but it's marked Dagenhart. It's like a midnight blue. It's so dark. Almost, it is transparent, but mostly you're just seeing it through the top edge of the hearts. And well, if I turn it this way, you can see the light through that one as well. So these will be a $25 start on the blues. I think the most I've ever paid for one is probably around $40 in my looking when I've been out and about, just because when I found a color that I'd never seen before, I'm trying to be appropriate on what is more of the common colors and everything like that, of course. Okay, I'm going to switch to a green choice. I think I am. I think these two are really, really close. Yes. So this is a green choice. Look at how close they looked. They're almost the same. This will be a $20 start. Hi, Midge. Good to see you. The light blue, is that this one? With the frosty blue, I believe. Yes, the frosty blue. Perfect, Midge. I'll write you down for that. So this green opalescent choice will be, I think it says 20 as a start. You can see it's transparent on the edges. It's got some opalescence to it, a little bit of striations like the slag. This one is marked with a Dagenhart mark, and its color name is Seafoam. And the other choice, a little more opalescence, but you can also see the transparent sides, and it's marked April Green, and it has a Dagenhart mark in the bottom. These are very, very similar to each other. This one is just a little more green with a little more opalescence in it when I'm holding them up looking at them. When you're seeing them in the picture, I think you can maybe see right here, it's a little more green. But they're so close to each other. And this is why I have no clue what's what in terms of the names of the colors. Because they're so close together, it's really hard to discern them. That's why I love these ones that had that someone had taken the time to write them up and put them inside there. Frosty Blue for Midge. Got it all written down. Perfect. Frosty Blue, right. That one. Got it. All right, that was a green opalescent choice. Get a couple more unwrapped. I'm surprised those weren't. Oh, I guess. Oh, they do. I have a couple of more glowers. They just weren't glowing through the bubble wrap. When they glow through the bubble wrap, you know they're glowy glass. How we doing, Kim? You hanging in there? That's strange. Okay. Good. Trying not. Some of these tags have fallen off, and I've just tried to make sure that they have stayed with their heart as I unwrap them, so that they go with it. All right, I have a light blue choice. A frosted transparent, this will be an $18 start, or just the clear transparent blue. This one has the Dagenhart sticker, which is a clear cellophane sticker with a gold D and heart. So it is not marked in the bottom. And this one has a Dagenhart mark in the bottom, but because it was frosted, it is not, it's very smooth. So they must have used an acid or some sort to make this satin finish. And therefore the mark gets a little bit more worn down as well. Neither one of these have a name for them in the inside. But since this one had the sticker and you hadn't seen the frosted one, that's why they're in the box. Out of all the ones we've unpacked, I think I unloaded 68 at Houston, and there's only one frosted one there. And I have 2 more frosted ones with you guys now. So there's only 3 frosted ones I've had in all of the hearts that I have pulled out. Let's go here. Do another glowy one. Similar, but not the same. This one, oranges, bittersweet-ish, marked Dagenhart. No, nothing inside telling us the color. Well, bummer. That's okay. That was a duplicate. It was inevitable to happen at some point. I've unwrapped hundreds of them and rewrapped them, and we've only broken one. Hi, Miss Kathleen. How are you? I know we're trying to get home. The weather is not helping us out. All right, let's try this again, and I'm going to hold on better. This one's more of the bittersweet colors. These will be, where are we at? Let's do 28 on these yellows, which is probably, well, yeah, that's about where they should be. It could be for the other 2 that I showed before too. And this one does not have a mark in the bottom, but it has a surprise special is the name that this one was given. It has a brown slag into the yellow. And both of these react on the black light. There we go. I know. It's because I'm getting, I mean, it's been a long day. And I'm tired, and it's a bummer, but it's all right. It was one of the pink opalescent ones that I have like 6 of, so it's no worries. So, surprise special in a bittersweet-ish color. All right. Those 2 need to go there. These two will be a $20 start. This is an amethyst purple, transparent, not marked. And this one is a lilac, light pastel, marked Dagenhart. And, oh, it's upside down. Of course it's upside down. This way. Bluebird, number 2, but it's definitely a lilac color. So those are, purple is a $20 choice. I'm going to do this one by itself. This would be a $15 choice. It's the white milk glass with the opalescent. See the opalescent glow right there. It is marked Dagenhart in the bottom. I think that we'd seen a couple of these, but this one was more solid white. That's the only thing I broke from all the shows. See how, I mean, bummer, but it is what it is. Okay. Do these two are $22 start choice. This one is kind of a peachy ivory opalescent. Melinda wants the lilac, which is the Bluebird number 2, Melinda. And that was 20. Perfect. Thank you, Melinda. So this was these two, $20 start, marked peach. It's kind of an ivory, very pale, peachy color. You can see the firing through the sides. This one's a little more transparent on this side. Marked Dagenhart for peach, or another opalescent choice in the greenish colors, firing with the opalescence on the edges, and it is marked green lavender, I don't know, green lava. So choice on these opaque, opalescent, peach, green. I think we're almost there. 3 more rounds and we'll be at the end. Yay! I love the toothpicks. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them as much as I am. It's been really fun to have them out at the show. This green will be a $20 start. It's more of a solid, opaque, less transparent. It has a little bit of transparent on the edges. It's marked Dagenhart at the bottom. It does not have a name. It's got a little bit of a slag to it. You can see right here. So I can't even tell you how many times people went, what are these? What are they used for? What were they? So it really did surprise me how many people hadn't seen these before. Next one, I don't remember what we started these at. I think it was 25. Thank you, Laura. This will be a $25 start. This again is very similar to the periwinkle in the blue that Fenton calls periwinkle. Has a little variation to it, but it has the Dagenhart mark and it says Blue Jay. That one says Blue Jay. That's what they're calling this color. You're right, Mom. That looks a little bit more like malachite. It had a little striations to it. And this red has some of the orange coloring on the inside. It has Dagenhart mark. No tag for a name, but it's got some slag lines around as well. This was a $25 choice. You're right. They're very similar. I would say right here is these opaques for Fenton, Mandarin, Mandarin red, periwinkle, and is it Mandarin green? So Mongolian green. Very similar to those colors. Very, very true. Okay. Are you ready for the last choice? Going to clean up my desk a little bit here. The choice will be a $35 choice because this slag is, I've never seen this one other than this one. It's a green with a brown slag to it, and it is marked winter green and Boyd on the inside. And the counterpart of its choice, which I probably should keep in my collection, is a Rubina. Goes from the red to the green to the blue at the bottom. And it is marked Rubina. So this one is a Boyd color as well. I know they made some of these in their train pieces. Okay, it's a translucent. I don't know if you're familiar with it. This is I think it's a hard color combination to do because they start with one color and it merges into the next color, and that gives us the colorway in the middle. So there's several companies that made this combination of colors, and the majority of them all call it Rubina. So I kind of think this one looks like a mint chocolate chip cookie or something, like a Girl Scout cookie. What it reminds me of, being winter green. So, well, I might just keep these two. I love this one. Might just keep it. But yeah, I'll keep the Rubina. The green one will be available. How's that? Make an executive decision, but I do want to show you that. So I kept a teal one from the other round. So the green with the slag. So those are all the colors of all the hard toothpicks, except for I think two that I left at home that I have all together. So it's been really fun to be able to bring those to you guys and show you all the different colors. I think I need to do some research on them again. I know, thanks, Kim. I know that there's some toothpick books out there, but I think the majority of the patterns and such and those are all EAPD. So they're pressed glass patterns. And I don't think that even the Dagenhart production would be old enough to even be in that book. So I probably need to go down the rabbit hole of toothpicks, which is a big collectible market in and of itself, and see if I can find out some more about them just for grins and giggles. So how many total did I bring to the show? Well, I put out 67 in Clearwater. And I think I sold 23 the first night on YouTube. So add those numbers together because I'm not mathing. And then I put out another 6 that I showed last week that didn't sell on YouTube. And I think I sold 6 or 8 last week on YouTube. And I have 6, 7, 10, 25, 28 here. Okay, thank you, Miss Patsy. So I have 28 here. So that's well over 130, I think, if we put all those numbers together. So I might see if I can put a little glue on this guy. It's not too bad of a break. Chunked off a corner. And then I can just use them on my desk. That would work. So, right, I know. Houston, Well, like I said, I added about 6 in Houston. So I know. I mean, I know what I sold there. So, I mean, 67, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90. So 95, and I have 95, 120, and another 10, 130-ish, something like that. So, yeah, and I know I've sold 20 something between Houston and Clearwater, and I've sold over 20, 30 here on YouTube. So, I'm glad everybody loves them so much, just as much as I do. So, I think we're going to call it a night, even though it's a little bit. Okay, good. Thanks, Ma. A little bit early. Give everybody a chance to get extra rest. I bet as long as I can remember, Miss Patsy, Mom could tell you in the 80s, we were going and helping my grandmother and my great aunt and uncle pack up their depression glass shows in Denver. And my aunt would have them there. I know I would get some from her starting then-ish, I believe, and or I would always get some sort of a piece of glass for helping them pack up swans, heart boxes, heart toothpicks, that kind of thing. So thank you, Mallory. I appreciate it. So yeah, keep Kristen in your thoughts and prayers, everyone. Keep all of us. The plan is to get home tomorrow, so it's supposed to be in the 20s with sunshine throughout. So we're hoping for nice, clear roads and sail right back into Colorado tomorrow afternoon. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kim, for jumping on and helping out tonight. And next week, I will have Steven back with us, and he'll give us all the updates of his craziness down there with the tornadoes and whatnot. So good night, everybody. Thank you again. See you soon.